Hey guys, welcome to the School of Personal Finance. I'm Nishant and today we'll be focusing on a very important topic called SGBs or Sovereign Gold Bond. If you have not heard of it or if you do not know what it is and you do not have it in your portfolio, then this is the video for you to watch. I'll be explaining why you should have SGB in your portfolio. And yes, I'll be explaining this video in a very easy to understand and simple language. So do remember to like, subscribe and share my channel if you like today's video. Let's first understand what SGB is. SGB or Sovereign Gold Bond are basically bonds which are issued by Reserve Bank of India and guaranteed by Government of India. In simple language, Government of India and Reserve Bank of India tell you that you can buy gold bonds from us and we will ensure that at the time of selling you will get the money back in terms of whatever is the prevalent selling price at that particular time. That is simple definition of what SGB is. Now let's come on to the reasons of why you should have SGBs. Reason number 1, safety and security. So as I explained earlier, SGB is something which is guaranteed by RBI and Government of India, and there are no chances that Government of India is going anywhere. The political conditions might change, the political parties at power might change, but India as a country and India as a government will always be there and RBI will always be there. So no matter what happens, unless there is a nuclear explosion or India comes under some external control of other country, which is a very rare scenario in today's world, your money is absolutely safe and you will be getting back your money after the holding period. This is the selling price of that particular time. So safety and security, that's the biggest advantage. Reason number 2, discounts. So normally we all love discounts, right? And imagine if you get discount on purchase of gold, that will be a win-win, right? That's what SGB gives you. Other forms of gold, physical gold, ETF, digital gold, you have to buy it at market price. But on SGB, you get ₹50 discount if you purchase via online medium. That's a best mode of discount which you can get. Reason number 3, money back. SGB is the only form of gold where you get additional money for holding your gold. Yes, you heard it correct. Government of India pays you some percentage of money every year for holding your SGB. Normally it's around 2.5% of your investment value. So let's assume you had invested 1 lakh for purchase of SGB. So every year 2.5% of this 1 lakh will be deposited into your bank account. This deposit is made twice a year. The total will be 2.5% of your investment. So you're getting discount for purchase, you're getting money paid for holding it. Benefit number 4, no making charges or any other type of charges. Yes, you heard it right. SGB is the only form of gold where you do not have any hidden charges. There are no making charges, no GSTs, no locker charges, no conversion charges, no spreads, no expense ratios, anything. All other forms of gold will have these charges. If you take jewelers, physical gold, they will have making charges, GST on making charges, locker charges if you have to store it in banks or anything. So those are over and above. So if you go to buy the gold for 1 lakh, you'll have to pay additional 10-15,000 just to have cover all these charges. So your effective rate comes to 1,15,000 or something. Similarly, for a digital gold purchased via Paytm, you will have the spread charges, which is the difference between buying and selling. Paytm, if you see, you will not have the same price for buying and selling. There'll always be a difference, and that's their spread, that's their commission. Apart from that commission, they'll also have commission for holding the digital gold in their lockers. If you want to convert that after 5 years into physical gold coins, then you'll again have some amount of making charges involved. So those are the commissions you'll have to pay on digital gold. ETF, you have to pay expense ratio But in SGB, no, you will not have anything. Normally, you might be knowing that you have to pay short-term capital gain or long-term capital gain for profits made out of anything in the markets. So, digital gold, physical gold, ETFs, you have to pay this. But SGB, no. If you hold it for a period of 8 years and after that you sell it back to RBI, then your LTCG is zero. You do not have to pay any tax on SGB. SGB is the topmost return provider in its category. So I had recently published a blog article on my website www.savemoremoney.in where I calculated the returns from SGB, digital gold, ETF and physical gold. And if you read that article, you will see that SGB has the highest return among all the 4 categories. On an average, you can expect a return of 10% or higher on that. I have published the link of that particular article in description. Ease of buying. So SGB can be purchased online very easily. You can purchase it from your stockbrokers, you can purchase it from your banks, you can purchase it from RBI or any other medium. It's very easy and convenient to purchase, and all you need is to fill in some documents and do some KYC, and you can apply and get the SGB very easy. Use SGB as a collateral on loan. Yes, since SGB is backed by Government of India and RBI, this is the most secure form of collateral you have, and any bank will be more than happy to give you a loan against this SGB collateral. So if you are looking for any loan, be it home loan, vehicle loan, personal loan, any other form of loan, pledge your SGBs. SGB is something which you can give to others, and even minors can buy it. So yes, again, the RBI is incentivizing you to gift it to your loved ones, to buy it in the name of your family members or minors. Each person can hold maximum of 4 kgs of gold per year. So if you love gold as many Indians do, and if you want to invest in that and have that as an asset in your portfolio, then SGB is the best thing. You do not have any other form which gives you higher returns. No headache in terms of purity. As I explained earlier, SGB is just a bond. It's a piece of declaration saying that you hold government bond in gold for this particular amount. You do not have to worry about purity or anything. You do not have to worry about what carat gold will you get in terms of physical conversion. It's just a bond, and on selling you will get back your money. So no headaches in terms of that. So these are the reasons why you should buy SGBs. But before you go ahead and buy, just hold on. I'll also like to tell you things which you should remember before buying gold in terms of SGB. So if you're buying SGB, you have to mandatorily have a lock-in period or a holding period. It ranges between 5 years to 8 years. If you hold SGB for entire 8 years, then you do not have to give any tax. But if you sell it after 5 years, you will have to give 20% capital gain tax. If you are someone who is not comfortable having your money locked in for 8 years or 5 years, then do not invest in SGB. But if you are someone who is ready to wait until 8 years, then yes, SGB is a good form. SGB can only be purchased on specific dates. As I said earlier, SGB is controlled by RBI, and they publish the dates on which they will issue SGB which you can purchase. So that's the only form of gold which you cannot purchase as per your whims and fancies. You have to wait for a particular date, you have to apply for SGB, and then if you are eligible, you will get the SGB bonds. You have to pay interest on the money which is given to you. Remember, I told you 2.5% interest which you will be getting every year. On that interest you will have to pay tax, but I think that's acceptable. You are anyways being paid free of cost, so no trouble giving some amount of money from that as taxes. It is possible to lose money in case you completely hold it for 8 years and at the time of selling the market crashes. So the selling price is decided on the basis of 3 days selling price average of gold bullion, and unfortunately at the time of selling, if the gold prices has crashed, then yes, you might incur a loss, but most often than not that's not the case. It will certainly be higher than the cost price which you had given 8 years ago, so there are very less chances of you suffering losses, but it's something which is still feasible. So guys, I have already explained you the benefits of why you should have SGB. I have also explained you what are the things which you should keep in mind before buying SGB. Now the decision is yours. In my recommendation, yes, you should always buy SGB and have it as part of your portfolio. I hope you like this particular video. If yes, please remember to like, subscribe and share my channel. This is Nishant signing off. Bye, take care, ta-ra.